Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're celebrating one of Grey's Anatomy's most beloved couples, Derek and Meredith, by taking a closer look at the quotes that define their relationship. From the early days of their love story to the moments that tested their bond, these lines capture the essence of their journey together. Stick around as we count down the 9 most iconic quotes that sum up Derek and Meredith's unforgettable romance. And if you're a true Grey's fan, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite moments. Starting off at number 9, we have, "I'm not the girl in the bar anymore, and you're not the guy." Meredith and Derek's relationship is one of the best on Grey's Anatomy. But when they first sleep together in the series premiere, Meredith has no idea that Derek will become her soulmate.
Derek.
Derek. Right, Meredith.
Meredith.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you.
Bye, Derek.
She tries to keep things professional, telling him, "This can't exist. You get that, right?"
I'm not the girl in the bar anymore, and you're not the guy. This can't exist. You get that, right?
They show how different they are in this moment, as Derek is used to getting what he wants and Meredith is used to pushing people away and not opening up or being vulnerable. She then sees him in the hospital as he was the attending to one of the patients she was assigned to. Derek catches up with her and pulls her into a stairwell. She quickly decides to pretend it never happened. Derek instead says that she just took advantage of him. She starts to disagree, but he quickly asks her if she wants to take advantage of him next Friday. Meredith smiles and says it is inappropriate and walks away.
This is inappropriate. Has that ever occurred to you?
At number 8, we have, "We're having sex every night. I think I deserve details." At first, Meredith and Derek have a casual relationship, and it starts getting serious. She tells him that she needs to get to know him better.
It's just that I hardly know anything about you.
You know I'm from New York. You know I like ferry boats.
Enough with the ferry boats. What about your friend?
This is both a humorous and serious scene, as Derek keeps talking about how much he adores ferry boats, and Meredith says that she needs him to get deeper.
It's going somewhere weird. I want facts, and until I get them, my pants are staying on.
This quote explains how strong Meredith is and how she stands up for what she deserves, like a partner who is real with her. And at number 7, we have, "I love you," in a really big, "pretend to like your taste in music." Meredith asks Derek to commit to her instead of going back to his wife, Addison Montgomery. She makes a speech out of a romantic movie and says that she loves Derek in the, "Let you eat the last piece of cheesecake, hold a radio over my head outside your bedroom window, unfortunate way that makes me hate you, love you."
I love you. In a really, really big, pretend to like your taste in music. Let you eat the last piece of cheesecake. Hold a radio over my head outside your window. Unfortunate way that makes me hate you.
She then adds, "Pick me, choose me, love me."
So pick me. Choose me. Love me.
This is a huge moment in Meredith's growth, proving that Derek has been good for her and she can't let him go. At number 6, we have, "I love you and I do want to marry you today, but there is no time." Sometimes, Derek and Meredith are the perfect Grey's Anatomy couple, including in season 5 when they get married by writing their vows on post-it notes. She tells Derek that she wishes that their lives were calmer and less busy. But since their schedules are always packed, it doesn't seem possible to have a traditional ceremony and reception.
I love you and I do want to marry you today, but there is no time.
The fact that they are busy surgeons does make their lives harder and more complicated. It's also why they connect so well. They understand and respect each other's ambition, even if it does cause chaos. Derek suggests a post-it note wedding, which is distinct and romantic. And at number 5, we have, "It was like my first kiss, the right kiss." Derek's best Grey's Anatomy episodes include his declarations of love for Meredith, as in this moment, he lives up to his McDreamy nickname and is super romantic. When talking about Meredith in one scene, he says, "He's kissed a lot of women. The first time he kissed his wife, who wasn't his wife at the time, it was like he'd never kissed any other woman before."
Before the right kiss doesn't count anyway. I've kissed a lot of women. The first time I kissed my wife, she wasn't my wife then. She was just this girl in a bar. And when we kissed, it was like, I gotta tell you, it was like I never kissed any other woman before.
While Derek is wrong not to let Meredith know about his failed marriage to Addison, he does treat Meredith well, and she always feels loved and appreciated. Derek is good at explaining what he loves about Meredith, and he's willing to do anything for her. Coming off at number 4, we have I Will Remind You Who I Am Every Day. There's a devastating moment during the Post-it note wedding when Meredith tells Derek that if she gets Alzheimer's like her mom, Ellis Gray, he has to remember her. Derek lets Meredith know that he will continually tell her who he is.
If I get Alzheimer's and forget you,
I will remind you who I am every day. To take care when old, senile.
The fact that Derek doesn't tell Meredith that this won't happen to her is important, as they're both doctors who have seen firsthand that things can go wrong in an instant and people can lose loved ones in terrible ways. Derek knows that Meredith has this fear and he wants to comfort her, telling her that he will continue to love her no matter what happens. At number 3, we have You Don't Get to Call Me a Whore. When Derek learns that Meredith slept with George O'Malley, he's rude and offensive.
So is the knitting a phase? Who's next? Alex? Because I hear he likes to sleep around.
And Meredith stands up for herself in what is one of her most memorable scenes.
you don't get to call me a whore.
She tells him off and adds, When I met you, I thought I had found the person that I was going to spend the rest of my life with.
When I met you, I thought I had found the person that I was going to spend the rest of my life with.
She told him that she's all glued back together since he left her for Addison, and she makes no apologies on how she chose to repair what he broke. It's smart and important for Meredith to explain to Derek that learning that he's actually married has hurt her and she has decided to move on. And at number 2, we have All Dark and Twisty, It's Not a Flaw. It's a strength. It makes you who you are. Meredith and Christina friendship is so funny, sweet, and special, and it's hard to forget about Christina calling Meredith dark and twisty. Derek references this famous quote in his elevator proposal, which is incredibly sweet and romantic.
You say you're all dark and twisty. It's not a flaw. It's a strength. It makes you who you are.
Derek lets Meredith know that he accepts all of her, including parts that she might not like, and he wants Meredith to know that he will be there for her and help her through any dark times. This quote shows how well the characters work together. Finally, at number 1, we have You Could Walk Too, You Know. In season 17, when Meredith gets COVID and falls into a coma, Meredith sees many former loved ones on the beach, including Derek. It's almost too hard to watch them reunite, especially when she tells him that she wants him to walk toward her and he says that he can't move because of the sand. Derek's words are upsetting and emotional as, of course, he can't really be with Meredith again since he's just a figment of her imagination.
It's not time yet.
There's no pain here.
You want to know a secret?
I even miss the pain.
Meredith will forever be reminded of the painful loss of Derek, and while she likes getting a bit of closure, she knows that no one can ever replace him. As we've seen through these iconic quotes, Derek and Meredith's relationship was a journey filled with love, challenges, and undeniable chemistry. Their words to each other captured the essence of their bond, showing us that true love isn't just about the good times, but about sticking together through the tough moments as well, whether they were making us smile, cry, or reflect. These quotes remind us why their relationship remains one of the most memorable in Grey's Anatomy. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more Grey's Anatomy content. Until next time, stay dramatic, stay suspenseful, and stay Grey's Anatomy.